Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the Poker Resort, and this is our week 2 Wi-Fi battle of our competitive, I was going to say competitive battling for dummies, but that's a different series. This is the Indigo League of Legends competitive battling league, or I guess semi-competitive. So right here, I just want to let you guys know, you guys can watch this as it goes on, but I decided to do this match at 2 o'clock in the morning, and that was not the smartest move by me because right when I started I was not thinking straight. So you guys gotta see a lot of mistakes in this battle, so let's just get into it right here. So I decided to go for Will-O-Wisp just so I can get the stats down for or at least attack down for Wigglytuff, but then found out that's completely pointless considering it's a special attacker, and I've actually never gone against a Wigglytuff before, so it was kind of tough to figure out what this thing was about because I am used to more of OU, UU mons. So when you see a Wigglytuff, I didn't even expect for it to be in here either. And I switched into Cresselia. I actually really wasn't too sure why, because I had this set right this time instead of throwing an Assault Vest with a Calm Mind and just totally realizing I screwed up last battle. But here there really wasn't a reason for me to go in. I should have gone into Lucario here, and I could have started to set up because it seemed like it did not have much for me there, and I could have gone into Swords Dance and started to at least scare it out by using my Iron Head or Bullet Punch, I mean. So unfortunately I wasn't really thinking right, and I'm just trying to figure out what I was trying to do here. I wasn't too sure, and again I was just really tired and I was not exactly positive what I should be doing here. So I was just thinking, well, maybe I could just kind of stall it out because it's not going to do much. So he does switch out, realizing that I can stall. So then he sent out Alloy, and this right here, this was a problem, and I was not even thinking what this thing is. Actually, out of all the Pokemon that have ever been created, I think this was the first Pokemon that I did not know the name of it. Like, I legitimately did not know. Like, I was looking over his team, and it said, like, it was, like, the Bayhem, and I thought that was, like, a joke of, like, a different name for it. But no, that was its actual name. And I recognized this one, of course. I know all the Pokemon, but just that name, I did not know the name. And when I saw that thing come in, I was not prepared for that. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know if it was stall. I didn't know it was all-out attacker. But once I found out that it had Dark Pulse, it basically started to kind of ruin the Cresselia, and it para-haxed me. So then I'm like, oh man, I do not have much to do here. So I'm like, well, maybe I can Calm Mind, considering it is using special attacks. I just have to hope that I don't get the crit. So I mean, I do have the Moonlight to be able to at least get my health back up, so, and the leftovers as well. So I'm like, alright, well, maybe I can just start to set up. So when I start thinking I can set up, he continues to use the Dark Pulse. So I'm just like, alright, well, if he's going to keep using that, I'm going to have to go for the Moonlight. Let's see what we can do from here. But at the same time, I can't get Parahaxed, because if I get Parahaxed, this becomes a huge problem. And I hate dealing with Haxes because it just starts to get me frustrated. And right there, right at this moment in the battle, I started to get frustrated. And the reason why I'm not doing it live is because I was so explicit in this video, I could not upload this to my channel. Like, I lost it, and I was so mad, and I would have been so disrespectful. So I'm like, alright, you know what, Austin? Just take a deep breath. Just take a breathe. It's a flinch, but that's okay, because now I'm saying in post-game, so I'm not as mad. But I was losing it a little bit there. But I think that was part of his plan, that he wanted to flinch me, and he had the super effective, and he also had the Parahax. So that was basically all the things going his way, and I just had to hope nothing would happen. But as you guys can tell, it started to take a toll on my team. So this is where I started to get pretty frustrated. I'm like, alright, well, I can't lose Cresselia. This is just an all-out stall match right here. Like, if I switch out, I don't want to deal with anything he has, because I didn't even know the typing of it. I think like to this day, like right now, you guys can tell me in the comment section, so maybe if we play in the playoffs, but I highly doubt that, just like of us getting to the playoffs, because this is more for like entertaining purposes. And I try to have a positive attitude in this battle, but I could not. So I'm having a positive attitude here and just kind of laughing off what happened, because I'm not gonna make it that big of a deal. But I am a very, very, very competitive person. So when it comes to me being competitive, I hate losing. Like, no matter, like, I could be the nicest guy, but you turn you put me in a game, that switch, it just flips really quick, and then I wasn't too sure what to do. But so here I brought in Tyranitar. I did switch out for our Mega Charizard Y, and I did it because of the Talonflame. I didn't feel like I had a counter for Talonflame, so I really wanted to make sure I had a good bulk on my team, especially just for a counter, and that was Tyranitar. But I never really got to use Tyranitar when I wanted, and because here I kind of just got frustrated overall because this thing would not die. I'm like, you know what? I'm just bringing in my strongest mon, and basically here, this is his basically counter to my Tyranitar, which is, I'm assuming, why this Gastrodon was brought in. So I'm like, alright, well, I can Dragon Dance here, let's just see what damage it can do. I wasn't too sure, but I find out here that it has the move Skull. Oh, I guess it didn't do that yet, but we did get to Mega Evolve, and we switched out because I was pretty sure that an Earthquake, it was on its moveset, and Scald. So, and there it becomes a Scald, but at least here we can't get burned, which is, I guess, a good thing because we're Parahaxed instead, if you want to consider it a good thing. But I didn't have to worry about the burn, so his team is all about hacks, and I think that's what got me so frustrated, because he wanted to burn me, he wanted to flinch me, he wanted to Parahax me. It was just all annoying like moves, and it's good for him that he had a good strategy, but god, see, even now I'm getting frustrated, but man, it was just really annoying. So just going back to that, like I legitimately, you would have seen close to about 30 censors in that video if I did not keep it, and my goal is not to swear in videos, and I lost about 30 times that episode, so you guys can just understand how frustrated and annoyed I was in this. But so here comes the Mega Gengar. So here I was thinking, alright, well, we at least have decent special defense, but I did change the moveset on Sableye since it wasn't Mega. I got rid of the Calm Mind, and of course then we got the critical hit and the poison, and that's when I was ready to chuck my 3DS because I just could not take this anymore. But because I knew that he also had the ability to do all these different hacks on my team, I brought in a new Pokemon on my team. I think we switch into it next. So I believe, let's just see real quick here. It is, yep, there's Meloetta. And with Meloetta, I kind of have a supporting, and I have another one. But this is where I got even more mad, because I was ready to use the Heal Bell, and he didn't even taunt me on purpose. He was planning on taunting the Sableye, but since I switched into this, it still screwed me because I wanted to use the Heal Bell and basically get rid of all the status problems on my team. But instead he managed to taunt me, not even doing it on purpose, and that was when I was just ready, you know what? This isn't for me. This isn't for me. I mean, I play sports, but and sports get competitive and they get frustrating, but I've never been more frustrated in a game than I have in this one, and I just could not handle it anymore. And I switched into Crest. This is where I wasn't thinking, and I just did not know what was happening. But I believe before, actually, now that I think of it, I tried to Moonlight earlier, and I Moonlighted when I was at I think I was like 90%, and that was a misclick. So I'm like, alright, well, let's bring in Meloetta here. It is a psychic type, so I'm like, this is like another move I messed up. But what I was thinking here was, alright, this guy's gonna try to Thunder Wave me, so I'm gonna bring up the substitute, but totally forgot that it has Dark Pulse. So it'll just Dark Pulse twice in a row, and I really didn't have much for it. But at least I know I can get the Heal Bell off it to at least help my Sableye off. So that was the main goal. But now he's gonna go for the Dark Pulse and get rid of my sub, and that's when I'm back to open getting hit, and I know I'm gonna get hit pretty hard the minute I have myself wide open to get hit. So I'm like, alright, can't use that anymore, but at least did get the successful Heal Bell off, which was the original goal with Meloetta. I could have played Meloetta better now that I think of it. I mean, alright, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I did it win the battle. I'm just going to give it away right now. But I'm just going to go over like all the things that I could have done better. So the Dark Pulse here, I did that because I thought I could eat that up, but then I totally forgot that Sableye, it's not Mega, so it doesn't have the insanely good special defense, and here I was just sick of it, so I thought maybe I could just burn it really quick and then go from there. But instead I did the recover just because I didn't want my Sableye to lose. But then here came the Thunder Wave, and that's when I was like, okay, so he's just going back to hacking, and that's why I hated this thing so much. It just, I don't like hacks. I can't stand it. Like, burn me, fine. Poison me, fine. But the minute I get hacks and I can't use a move and it's all based on just luck, that's when I don't like how it works out for me. So that's why I started to get really, really frustrated here. And I know this thing was burned, and then here I should have seen this coming, but yeah, he switched to the Pokemon that was burned because he knew I was at full, getting higher in health, and my only goal was to burn him because he knew I couldn't do anything else. So I wasn't thinking straight here. And then here I taunt. This was actually a misclick. I did not want to taunt. I actually wanted to switch out, but I can't remember what I did. I think I dropped my stylus or something, and it hit the thing, and I was just really, really annoyed. I'm like, alright, that's cool. So let's figure out what we can bring in next. So then I brought in Lucario just because I had the steel move, and I was thinking it was either fairy or normal. I don't remember because honestly I don't play it much, but it is fairy. So I was thinking, alright, let's go for the steel. But then this happened. I'm like, are you kidding me? This thing had flamethrower. I'm like, oh my god. And one thing oh man, that's when I got really like, are you kidding me? It had the flamethrower. That was its counter. So he had the good counter, and then there I Swords Dance. I assumed that he would have switched out here. That's why I went for the Swords Dance, because he knew I would have fainted him, but I guess he knew that he was gonna faint, so maybe he was thinking that I would assume that, which is why he stayed in. Because I like setting up, so he probably knew that I like setting up, so that's probably why he went for it. But yeah, so this is just getting to the point where we're just switching in and out, and then there goes the alloy getting its man, I'm getting really frustrated again just watching this, like how annoyed I was, and I'm still annoyed. And oh my god, so this is basically just a repeating process. So if anything, I'm coming to you guys. You guys help me figure out what my next team is. I believe I am going against Blue Shell. So if you guys want to go to the league page, everything's in the description for all the links that you guys need to go to. You guys can see his team and maybe comment what team you guys think I should do, or any pickups. Actually, I can't do any pickups. We can trade, but I can't do another pickup till week 4. So we have Tyranitar on our team till week 4, I believe. So unfortunately, this is going to be our team for now, and you guys are going to have to help me figure out what we can do to basically find a counter for the next team. Because like I would like to at least get 1 win this season, just 1. That's all I ask. I mean, that's not too much to ask for, right? I mean, I would like to win 1, and I mean, competitive battling is not my forte, because clearly, as you guys know, we had a series on this channel that was basically teaching me how to competitive battle. So I'm still learning. So when it's coming to these battles, I'm trying to figure out what might be good for me to use, what might be bad. So maybe it's the team building that I'm not great at. I might have good mons, but when it comes to preparing for a team, it might be a little bit tougher. And then when it comes to game time situations, I have to figure out what I can use, because I feel like I have valuable assets on my team, but just more of trying to put them to their best use. And I feel like that's where I'm not the best at doing. So I'm just going to keep practicing. I'm going to keep learning. Hopefully I can get better throughout the season as it goes on, because this is a learning process for me. And this is just kind of like just another thing added to the channel. Everyone asking for battles, and I don't know why, because I'm not great at it, but everyone keeps asking. They want to battle me. Like, why do you want to battle me? I'm not that great. You're going to win. And I just don't understand why people want to battle when I've never really done battling on my channel. So, I mean, you guys know what I do. You guys know what I specialize in, and that's why I do that the most. So, I brought the battles because you guys are always asking for it. So, you guys might see a lot of losses, but I mean, if you guys are going to keep asking for them, I'm like, alright, well, here you go. You guys can watch me lose. So, I mean, I really hope that I can slowly get better at it. I mean, it's not like I'm not putting any practice into it. I am practicing a little bit. I'm going on Showdown once in a while. Maybe once or twice a week. I mean, I have better things to do than just go on Showdown and practice. I got a pretty busy schedule, and I like to take priority of my other stuff on my channel over this, because this isn't why you guys subbed. You guys subbed for other content, so I want to make sure that the other content is put in priority over being better at competitive battling. But I still like to try to practice it and be a little bit better. So this is just a complete stall match, just trying to figure out what's gonna happen. And man, did it get frustrating. So I'm just trying to see. Right, so we're at 38. We're at the 38th frame out of 47. So we still have a little bit more to go. And then here became the guild master, or whatever you want to call this thing. And we do faint it, thank God, because I would have been pretty mad if I couldn't have knocked this thing out. But we're going to be able to start setting up again. So we at least have, I think we have a couple Calm Mind sets up, and so this is where I start to believe, like, alright, well, we might have a chance here, but assuming here comes a Sludge Wave, and I just want to see what was coming, and oh no, it goes for a Destiny Bond, and that's when I like, are you kidding me? He's gonna Destiny Bond me, and I was just trying to think, alright, well, now we gotta throw him off. Is he gonna go for Destiny Bond again? Maybe, yes, no, so that right there, this is where I lost. Because I couldn't use the Calm Mind, so he knew exactly what I was going into here. So he was thinking, all right, well, he's basically I don't know why he went for Sludge Bomb here, because that kind of got me mad. So what I did, what did I do? We'll figure out what I'm gonna do. So I used the Hyper Voice, and it didn't faint it. That basically screwed me right there. I thought we would have had the chance. If we would have fainted it, we could have had a chance to win, to be honest with you guys, but because we couldn't do enough damage, and because of that, now he can basically use Destiny Bond all he wants. I'm like, alright, well, I can't do anything else. He used Destiny Bond, like, I can't switch anything, and that's basically where the game was over. Sylveon was my best chance to win right here, but just that stupid Destiny Bond, I don't like that move. I don't like it at all, but unfortunately, that is what happened to us, and we basically, oh, I accidentally hit A. So let me see if I can get back to the frame really quick. If you guys, I guess, like this video, if you guys still like this kind of a league, because I could always think about whether or not I want to be in the league next season, because I want to give you guys something good to watch. And if you guys don't think, because I'm not that great of a battler, if you guys don't want to watch someone who's not that great at battling, I could just leave the league and just kind of just tell you guys about it, because there's still a lot of people that I support in that league, but maybe battling just isn't the thing for me. So I mean, if you guys still want to watch, just let me know. If you guys don't feel like this is a necessity, or if you guys don't really feel like watching this on my channel, now you guys know how good I am at battling. You guys can just let me know in the comments just how you guys feel towards this. Doesn't really matter. You guys say, all right, Austin, you're not that great. You don't have to do this. So like, that's totally fine. I understand that. So it's really no big deal. If you guys say that I'm bad and you guys don't want to see it, because I'd rather see that than no one speak up or say anything and just have me upload battles and I'm not getting many views on it because no one's really into it. So we'll just see how the course of this season goes, and you guys can just let me know at the very end of the season as well what you guys thought of it. Maybe I'll do a video at the end of the season, just do a recap overall and just see how everything went. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did not enjoy this battle, as you guys could clearly tell, but hopefully we can maybe bring out a win for the next battle, and that is going to be against Blue Shell. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.